There is one thing, one quiet, invisible thing, that hurts a woman the most when she doesn't value you. It is not anger, it is not revenge, it is not begging for her love or trying to make her jealous. Those things only feed her ego. What truly stings, what cuts deep into her pride, is your complete indifference, the silent realization that you have risen above needing her validation. Today, we explore this truth through the lens of psychology, history, and the timeless philosophy of Stoicism. If you stay until the end, you'll discover exactly how to embody this power in your own life. Before we begin, remember this is Stoic Power Codes. If you value deep insights into mindset, Stoicism, and power dynamics, subscribe now and join our brotherhood of thinkers and warriors. Chapter 1. The Psychology of Value and Indifference. Human relationships are built on value. When someone values you, they treat you with respect, curiosity, and consistency. When they don't, they treat you with indifference, carelessness, or even disdain. Women, like men, measure value constantly. But here's the paradox. When a woman doesn't value you, she expects you to chase. She expects you to prove yourself, to seek her validation, and when you do, she wins. But when you respond with stoic composure, when you don't flinch, don't argue, don't chase, don't even explain, you create a wound that lingers, because now the expected script has been broken. She expected power. You gave her silence. She expected you to fight for her. You walked away. 2. Why indifference hurts the most. Why does indifference sting more than revenge? Because revenge is still attention, anger is still proof that you care. Even arguments show you are still emotionally invested. But indifference communicates the ultimate insult. You no longer matter. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In love and relationships, the best revenge is not to prove your worth to someone who doesn't value you. It is to rise so far above their judgment that their opinion no longer registers. For women especially, indifference creates a crisis of ego. If you don't chase, if you don't explain, if you don't try to change her mind, she is left to wonder, was I never that important? Did I misjudge my power? 3. A historical example. Julius Caesar and Cleopatra. Consider Julius Caesar. When Cleopatra sought to win his affection, she employed every charm, every form of seduction. Caesar admired her, yes, but he never became enslaved by her beauty. He remained indifferent to the games, always keeping his larger mission Rome above his desires. Cleopatra valued Caesar because he valued himself above her. In contrast, countless men in history have lost kingdoms, wealth, and dignity by becoming slaves to female validation. They gave too much, begged too much, and revealed dependence. And in the end, they lost both the woman and their power. Chapter 4. The Stoic Principle of Self-Sufficiency. The Stoics taught that happiness does not come from others but from within. Epictetus wrote, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid with regard to external things." In other words, stop seeking approval. When a woman doesn't value you, the Stoic approach is simple. Detach. Reclaim your energy. Do not explain your worth. Do not fight for her attention. Your self-respect is worth more than her validation. This hurts her the most because it forces her to face her own irrelevance in your life. Chapter 5. The Trap of Seeking Validation. Most men fall into the trap of trying to prove themselves. She pulls away, and they chase. She disrespects them, and they explain. She withholds affection, and they beg. But every one of these actions reinforces her power. Think of it this way. If she's the prize, and you're the competitor, she already has the crown. But if you walk away, crown in hand, her power vanishes. Suddenly, the game is over. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control others. We cannot control whether she values us, but we can always control ourselves. and that control is the essence of masculine strength. Chapter 6. The Silent Punishment, Moving On Without Anger. The deepest wound to a woman who doesn't value you is seeing you move on without bitterness, to live well, to laugh, to grow, to flourish. Without her, Seneca wrote, the greatest remedy for anger is delay, and in relationships, the greatest remedy for disrespect is indifference. When you no longer react, when you no longer respond, you reveal the truth. She has no power over you. This is the true punishment, not shouting, not revenge, but silence. Chapter 7. Practical Steps to Reclaim Power. So how do you apply this in your life? 1. Recognize disrespect early. If she belittles you, withholds affection, or disrespects you, do not rationalize it. See it clearly. 2. Withdraw your attention. Do not chase, do not explain, do not beg. Attention is currency. Stop paying it where it brings no return. 3. Focus on your mission, your purpose, your work, your growth. These must remain above any woman's opinion of you. 4. Respond with composure. If she tests you, remain calm. If she devalues you, remain silent. This is Stoic strength. 5. Move forward with dignity. Do not seek revenge. Do not gossip. Simply grow, succeed, and live well. Chapter 8. Why this hurts her ego the most. A woman who doesn't value you expects drama. She expects either submission or conflict. What she does not expect, what shatters her ego, is your calm detachment, because now she has to sit with the possibility that she was never as powerful as she believed. And here lies the paradox. The less you care, the more she will notice. The colder your silence, the louder her insecurity becomes. Chapter 9. The Stoic Warrior's Mindset. The Stoic man is not heartless. He feels emotions deeply, but he does not become their slave. He chooses his battles wisely. He knows that dignity is more valuable than validation. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When a woman does not value you, that is an outside event. You cannot control it. But you can control your response, and your response must be strength, not weakness. Chapter 10. The Final Payoff. What hurts the most? So what truly hurts a woman the most when she doesn't value you? It is not insults. It is not revenge. It is not trying to prove your worth. It is your complete indifference. Your refusal to seek her approval. Your ability to rise above. This is the Stoic path. To control yourself, not others. To walk with dignity, not desperation. To move forward with power, not bitterness. Remember, women may test you, but life will always test you harder. The Stoic man prepares for both by mastering himself. If you found value in this message, subscribe to Stoic Power Codes, where we don't just talk philosophy, we live it. Share this with a brother who needs to hear it. And always remember, the greatest strength is not control over others, but control over yourself.